Hey, what's up YouTube? In today's video we will be taking a look at this rather mysterious laptop I've found at a thrift shop last month. It appears to be from mainland China according to what I could find on it. So the fact that this ended up in a thrift shop in Canada is a bit interesting to me, so we'll be taking a look at it. So this is what the top looks like, pretty basic, but the way it opens, the logo's upside down. I don't know why in the early 2000s they did that with laptops. Like, yeah, I don't know why they make it where it opens upside down. The first thing that gave away its origins for me was the amount of Chinese letters that there is on the system, such as this back label. And the model of this laptop is a Legend Yang V80. I'm guessing that's what those two Chinese characters are. And from what I could find online, this is a Yang V80. And it does also have a, what I assume is quality check. And then the COA is just in English. That is unchanged. For ports, you have two card bus slots, a FireWire, and the USB on the right. At the back, you have your AC jack, two more USB ports, a parallel printer port, a dial-up modem, Ethernet, S-video, VGA, and infrared sensor, and a Kensington key lock. Then you have whatever this slot is, along with your microphone jacks and headphone jack, and then just one of the two speaker grills, the other is on the other side. Then inside you have another quality check sticker, the name of the laptop in Chinese on there. Then this is what the keyboard looks like. This is not the original keyboard. I have disassembled the system and the data manufacturer does not match the rest of the parts in this system, so it appears in the past a previous owner had installed a US keyboard to replace the previous Chinese one that this one should have had originally. The laptop itself was manufactured sometime in mid-2002 based off the dates on the components, but the keyboard is made in 2004, so that's what gives away that it's not original. And you may be wondering what the company Legend is. Yeah, I had to do some research, and you probably have a modern Legend product in your household. Turns out Legend is actually just what Lenovo was called before 2003, so this is just a very early Lenovo product, back when they did not sell in North America. They did not start selling in North America until they bought IBM's Think lines in 2005. For internet, I will be using this card bus Wi-Fi adapter that I bought on eBay so I can get Wi-Fi and don't have to rely on my laptop to share an Ethernet connection. I had already done upgrades to this system, including I added a 512 megabyte RAM stick into the empty slot for a total of 640 on top of the original 128 megabytes that is installed in the system. Now we will get to powering it up. Oh, and surprisingly surprisingly to anyone watching anyways, the original battery still holds a charge and I can get about an hour and 30 minutes before I have to plug it in, which is very impressive for a battery that is now 21 years old. Even, I was surprised when I found out the battery still worked. And now we're in, almost. The speakers sound really crappy on this thing, so I think they might be shot. That's my best guess, because they should not be sounding the way they do, and I've done absolutely everything to try getting them to be louder and fixed, but nope. They sound pretty poor. Okay, now we're actually in, and if you're wondering about the wallpaper, this laptop had a disk in it for some sort of translator software called Kingsoft Fast AIT 2002, and when I looked it up, it appears to be a software that translates Chinese to English, and I just installed the software on here because why not? There was a disk for it in this computer, which I also uploaded a copy of that ISO to the Internet Archive if you wish to look at it. It did have a Windows install from a Chinese Windows install before, but I had purged that and installed a fresh install. The previous Chinese install I know was Chinese because in system information it said the locale was People's Republic of China, so yeah, that was a Chinese install, and applications tended to default to Chinese when I would install them on the original install. It appears this system was last used in around late 2011 before whoever had it put it away and then donated it to the store that I bought it from. And for the specs, this is what my computer properties gives us. So it has a Intel Pentium 4 mobile 1.6 gigahertz. And as I said, I upgraded the RAM 640 megabytes, and as you can see, that's what we have. It has made an improvement to the performance in comparison to the original 128 megabytes that was in here before. Well, the stick is still in here, I just added the 512 into an empty slot. Let's check the more detailed specs in CPU-Z. This also gives the manufacturer date of the original RAM that's installed as well, and that also gave away just how old this is. So it is a Pentium 4 Northwood, if you wanted which generation it was. And it comes up as a Compal ACL 10, and I did do research. There was apparently a model identical to this that was sold by whoever this Compal company is. And the BIOS is dated July 2001. And there's actually no data manufacturer on the original RAM. And it does have a NVIDIA GeForce Go 420 as the GPU, but I can't find drivers for it, so I can't actually use the graphics chip in this laptop because I have failed to find any drivers for it anywhere on the internet. But maybe I just didn't look hard enough. And I forgot to mention that it does have a 20 gigabyte IBM Travel Star as the internal hard drive. So after install and formatting, we have a total of 18.6 gigabytes as the full disk. And we currently have 14.7 available. So due to the GPU not having drivers, I don't think I want to try any old games on here just yet, maybe in a future video. But we'll try going on the modern web. I mean, I've done it before on this thing. It's actually pretty decent, but it is slow. But it is better in comparison to some of my other XP machines that I have lying around. Still a pretty good HTML5 score by today's standards. It can still render a lot of web pages, and if you do get any script issues, just hit continue, wait a bit, then it'll load, so you can still browse a lot of websites on Firefox 52. For a speed test, this is our result on this laptop with the CarBus adapter. And it's actually acceptable for such an old adapter and an old laptop. This is what I was talking about, the unresponsive script. Just hit continue and have a bit of patience and the websites should fully load. It does this on pretty much every XP machine I have using the same web browser. I guess YouTube's almost loaded for some of the... Okay, now some of the stuff's actually showing up. I'll attempt to watch a video and see if that's even possible on this machine. Alright, we're at my channel and I will view a video in just a second. And I think I'll remove the number from my name. Those days are done. Just my full name is more professional. Right, the moment of truth. Let's see if YouTube actually loads. So far it is not, so I'll be back in a minute when it actually shows something. There we go again. Just have to hit continue and have some patience, and it should work if it would actually click. This is the thing I hate about these old computers, is you try to do some modern sites on them and they just freeze up all the time. Okay, we got some text, but where's the video? And that's the part that matters the most. Oh, there we go. And we'll see if any YouTube playback is even possible on this machine without it being overly choppy or anything. Okay, this is some absolutely horrible playback. It's playing back, but it's choppy, and we're at a point where it had frozen. As soon as the other video suggestions in the right popped up, it just froze up. Okay, it's absolutely choppy. This video that I'm viewing was shot in 60 frames, so it's not the actual... So yeah, it's not running at the frame rate it's supposed to, so that shows that this is not capable of YouTube playback. So good luck if you want to watch videos on this thing. Okay, so I closed the browser. It's absolutely horrible and just causing this to freeze up. But you can still do basic XP tasks, like if you want to make an absolutely amazing painting, you sure can. I'll give it a go and make the most well-known, well, not well-known, but the best painting known to man. There, what a masterpiece. Time to save it. And I think I spelled peace wrong, but whatever. There's that awesome masterpiece of mine. And using Microsoft Office applications of the correct time period. And I have this ISO available on the Internet Archive. I can put it in the description for this copy of Office 2003 that needs no product key. And so yeah, you can still use it for older Office tasks if you wanted to. So it is good for the stuff from its time period. I only wanted to cover this laptop in this video specifically because of its origin not being North America, and I had a hard time finding info on this specific model on the internet, and chances are I'm probably the only person on YouTube who's actually covered this specific model, and maybe even a Legend laptop as a whole on a video. I am not counting Lenovo products, even though that's what they are in the modern day. So yeah, this is just an interesting find, that is all. So I guess I'll end the video here. If you want to see more videos, you can like and subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments if you wish, and that is it. I will see you guys next time.